Good morning and happy Tuesday. Welcome to the replay. You can tap the screen even on the replay to still give me hearts. I would thank you for life and love you for life. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for tuning in this morning. Hey, Gina. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone had a fabulous evening. It's Tuesday morning and I'm so happy that you have joined. This morning's topic is going to be dynamic. This morning's topic is going to be dynamic. Make sure that you swipe right if you have iOS to invite your followers, or swipe up if you have Android to invite your followers before we get going. So let me know who is on this happy Tuesday morning. Who's on this morning? Let me know your name and where you're scoping from. Hey, Erica, thank you for following me on social media. Thank you. Hey, Katrina, I think I saw Renetta, birthday girl. Hey, everybody, how is everyone doing this morning? How's everyone doing this morning? Hope everyone is doing wonderful. Good morning, Dee Dee from Virginia. Thank you so much for joining. So who else is on? Let me know your name and where you're joining from so that I can tell you good morning. Okay, Isaac from Midtown Memphis, 38104. Okay. What's up, Clarissa? Hey, Mr. Relentless. Thanks for catching my scope. Good morning. Thank you guys for the hearts. I hadn't even asked you yet, but if you're new to Periscope, you give hearts by simply tapping the screen. Yes, hey, Katrina. And I don't ask for hearts for free, but I ask for you to tap the screen if I say anything at all that educates you, empowers you, or causes your thinking and actions to evolve. Yes. Hey, Sister Fuller, thank you so much for joining. So are you guys ready to hop in? Yesterday morning, we talked about the 3 F's to success, but this morning, we're going to talk about the 3 S's to failure. Good morning from Atlanta. Thank you for joining. So I hope you guys are all ready. Before we go into our 1, 2, 3 that we do every single morning, I want you to put on your mind, start thinking about all of the areas that you want to be successful in. Hello, I'm in here. All right, I see ya. I want you to think about all of the areas of your life that you want to be successful in and that you don't want to fail in. Good morning, Rihanna. What's up, Joseph? Hello. Hey, everybody. Think about those areas in your personal life, your professional life, your community life, your civic life, your spiritual life. Where do you want to succeed? Where do you want to go? Oh, hey, Pastor Fuller. Hey, thank you so much for joining. Baton Rouge in the house. Hey, Turkish. Okay, good morning. Thank you so much for joining, making this scope international. Have you guys invited your followers? You just swipe right or swipe up. Thank you. Thank you for the heart flow. You guys are sweet. So let's hop in. Let's hop in quickly. So this morning we're talking about the 3 S's to failure. So we don't want to fail, right? So in the topic, in the subject of this Periscope, I said, turn your ship while you still have time. Hey, Reverend Bullock. Hey, so nice to have you on. Thank you. Okay, so turn your ship while you still have time. Yes, I want you to turn your ship, begin turning it today. Yeah. So let's get ready to hop in with our 1, 2, 3, how we do it every single morning. Oh, and we got some newbies. So for those that are brand new to my scope, I forgot to introduce myself. I was so excited. I'm Clarissa. I do this every single morning on Periscope, Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Hey, Candace. That's Candy Fox. That's my bestie. Hey, girl. Thanks for joining. I also am a motivational speaker and an author. So I'm so glad. I'm so delightful. I'm so grateful to have you on with me this morning. Hey, Auntie, are you okay? She just had a house fire, guys. Pray for my auntie and family. Thank you for joining, though. Thank you for joining. So let's get into it. How do you let me know you're ready for number 1? Yep. Type it in your comment box right down below. That's right, Miss Williams. That's right, Erica. You guys know the drill. So number 1, the first thing XO to you too. The first thing that you want to avoid so that you don't end up failing or being in failure. Number one, this is a word that I don't like to use. So I want to put out there that disclaimer, but I thought it was so appropriate for this morning. So just excuse my professionalism for 1 second while I share this word. The word is simply stank. Stank. I can't think of a better word to really explain number 1. So with number 1, being stank, it basically is your attitude, right? So we've all heard the phrase, your attitude determines your altitude. Yes, so it doesn't matter how pretty you are, how handsome you are, hey Shannon, I don't either, but it fits here. How smart you are, how intelligent you are, how gifted you are. If your attitude is subpar, maybe let's say that. If it's stank, if it's something that people absolutely cannot stomach, it's irritating, it's harsh, it's crash, that's something that people are not going to want to deal with. So if you're trying to excel in business, if you're trying to excel personally, even in your personal relationships, in your professional world, even in your spiritual encounters with your church members, your community groups, if your attitude is stank, guess what? They would rather work with someone that's less talented with a better attitude than you. That's the reality of it. So don't think that just because you're so gifted, you're so smart, you're so great and beautiful, that you could have a jacked up attitude and still succeed. No, that's number one this morning. That is number one. That is 1S to failure. Yeah. Hey, Candace. And you guys know, I always share transparently, right? So I'm talking about this specifically because one point in my life, believe it or not, Clarissa Joy was a little stank. Yeah, I woke up just on the wrong side of the bed 5 days out of 7 for no apparent reason at all. Early in the morning, no smile. Why are you saying good morning to me? Why are you being nice to me? You must want something in return. People aren't genuinely like that. So it was all these negative things. It was all these negative vibes, ... You fill in the blank, right? But this is the introspective blog where we're honest with ourselves. We're real with ourselves. We're genuine. We don't lie, right? But we're transparent so that we can enhance, so that we can get better, so we can move forward. So number one, I don't want you to have a subpar attitude. I want your greatness to shine through and not be prohibited by your nasty, negative Nelly attitude. So that's number one. Let's go to number two. How do you show me you're ready for number two? Type a number 2 in your comment box right down below. So if you're just joining us this morning, we're talking about the 3 S's to failure. Yes, we want to succeed. We want to turn our ship while we still have an opportunity. Okay, looks like you guys are ready. So number two quickly is strategy. Hey, AJ. Number 2 is strategy. You lack strategy. Thanks, Erica. You lack strategy. Okay, so sometimes we think because we have this great idea, or because we're naturally gifted and talented, and because we're God's gift to the world. Yeah, that's what we think, right? Because of all those things, sometimes we go in blindly and we really don't have a clear, concise strategy on what it is we want to succeed in. We talk, but we never write. We never plan, right? So number 2, if you want to be successful, if you want to avoid failure, hey, from Australia, nice to have you on. If you want to avoid failure, I want you to have a clear and concise strategy. As you begin to write your strategy, right? All of these other thoughts and ideas will come to you that naturally wouldn't come to you if you just kept it up here. So today, to succeed, not to fail, you need to have a clear, concise, tangible strategy that you can take action against. Okay, so number 2 is we fail because we don't have a strategy. Okay, so are you guys ready for number 3? Have you invited your followers? Swipe to the right or swipe up. So number 3, let me know that you're ready for number 3. If you're just joining this morning's scope, we're talking about the 3 S's to failure. Yes, so this morning we want to turn our ship before we wreck. Yes, we do. Okay, looks like you guys are ready for number 3. So number 3 this morning is you lack a secondary plan. Okay, so this is the biggie, right? So with number 2, we heard it. Write the vision, make it plain. We wrote down some scratch. We wrote down some plans, but don't stop there. So number 3 is to have a secondary plan. Yeah, so some of us, we plan these wonderful outdoor weddings, and we don't have a backup location? And what if it rains on that day? It's never rained on that day in 50 years, but on the day you decide to get married and have an outdoor reception, it rains. So that is a failure because you lacked having a secondary plan. Yep, that happened to me. So I'm telling you guys from experience. So even in business, right, you can have the best business idea. You can have the best business plan, but you fail to have a contingency. Something that I call a contingency. Or sometimes in my professional life, we call it mitigating risk. So have you identified the risk to accomplishing whatever you want to accomplish, whatever you want to succeed in? Have you written down what are the potential risks? And if those things happen, this is my plan B. Have you identified that? So number 3, Candy Fox, number 3 is to have a secondary plan. You may fail if you lack a secondary plan. So that secondary plan, thanks for inviting followers, you guys are great. That secondary plan, again, is what helps us mitigate risk. So that's why number 2 is so important with having that strategy, right? So as you're writing out that strategy, that's right, Candy, that's right. As you're writing out that strategy, I want you to think about all of the potential dangers or cautions or what could happen or what may happen. And in that, you may have to do a little research as well, especially if this is for your profession. So I want you to think through those things. We even do something called root cause analysis, where we look at what was the cause of that failure. Look up FEMA. Girl, it's just in me. I can't help it. That's right, Shannon. Mitigating risk. Look up what are the failure modes to fail. What are the modes of failure potentially with your strategy? So if you only list, oh, I'm going to be great at these 10 things. This is my 3-step program to achieve these 10 things. And you never stop to think, wow, well, what if I don't get approved for that loan by December 1st? Then what will I do? That's not to say that delay is going to cause us not to achieve our ultimate goals, but you need to plan for it to happen. That's the, I guess, realist side of me, where I have faith larger than the size of a mustard seed, and you guys know that. I believe that with all my heart. We also have to be equipped. We have to be equipped. That's right, Erica, the what ifs. We have to be equipped and ready, because you know what happens when you get that first denial? Do you know what happens when you get that first delay? Let us get back with you next month. Let us think this through for a bit before we give you the approval. You know what happens if you haven't prepared to hear that? You get frustrated. You feel beaten down. You feel that the world is against you. And then sometimes you may even say, maybe this wasn't the Lord's will for my life. I've said that. Absolutely not. So I want you to be prepared before any of that happened. Now, yeah, it is possible with all things, God, is possible that on your first attempt, your first try, you can be victorious. You have no roadblocks. However, statistics shows us that doesn't always happen. And more times than not, you will be delayed, you will be denied. And I want you to have, seriously guys, a plan B, a secondary plan to supplement what happens. If your supplemental plan is go to the next bank, go to the next potential partner, go to a help aid, if it's workshops, if it's webinars, if it's books, if it's CDs, if it's consulting your mentor, what is your plan B? So you can have a plethora of ideas, but unless you have concretely thought about your potential for this not going exactly right, you may be setting yourself up to be heartbroken. Okay, so this morning, I have shared with you the 3 S's to failure. So today, I want you to accept the challenge. Accept the challenge to turn your ship before you wreck. Turn your ship before you wreck. Okay? No, I'm not married. Turn your ship before you wreck. Okay, so the three, really, really quickly, I want you to see the connection. Number one, I'll just say having a subpar attitude or being stank. Remember, it doesn't matter how gifted, how wonderful, how beautiful, how handsome you are. If your attitude makes people gag when they see you coming in the room, if your name coming up on an email makes people click delete, if the thought of your presence makes people not want to attend, you need to change that. Why? Because you are missing out on wonderful opportunities for your life simply because you have a chip on your shoulder. You got attitude. So number two was strategy. We fail because we lack a strategy. Have a clear, concise strategy written down for all the things that you want to be successful in. And number three, sometimes we fail because we lack having that secondary plan. Okay? So, oh, thank you. So those are the three things. Type accept in your comment box right there. Type accept in your comment box today if you are willing to evaluate these three areas of your life. Okay? Remember, this is where we're open, we're honest. Hey, Anita. We're authentic, we're true, we're genuine with ourselves. If you lie to yourself, you cannot be helped. If you lie to yourself, you cannot go forward. Okay, so we want to progress together, we want to grow together, and it starts with evaluating where you are. Okay, so evaluate those three areas. I'll be back on this afternoon. If you're not following me yet, tap on the little white icon right there at the bottom right of your corner, and then tap the plus sign next to my name so that you can follow me and get instant notifications as soon as I go live. You guys know I do dope scopes, but they're also quick scopes. And why is that? Because I want you to be productive. So I don't want you to be on Periscope for hours and hours at a time. Yeah. So thank you for accepting today's challenge. You guys are awesome. You rock. I cannot wait to hear from you this afternoon. The afternoon vlog is all about hearing from you, how you have accepted the challenge and what you thought about. I do not upload the afternoon vlogs to my website, so don't worry. No one will be able to hear or see what you've shared this afternoon. Also, can't wait to share with you tomorrow morning, same time, same place, 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Be sure to follow me on social media so that you can see the topic for the day. I'm on Instagram as well as my Facebook. Oh, thank you guys, as well as my Facebook fan page and Twitter as well. So all of my handles are Clarissa Joy, J-O-I, Clarissa Joy. My website, thanks for asking that. My website is chickchatcc.com. That's how you can go to my website. Thanks for asking that, Christy. I appreciate that question. My website is chickchatcc.com. That's my website. But you guys know next week I'm launching a brand new website. Cannot wait to share that with you guys. It's going to be some awesomeness going on next week. So stay connected with me. Connect with me on social media as well as on my website. And when you go to the website, join the newsletter so that you're the first to hear about what I have going on with Clarissa Joy. Cannot wait to continue sharing with you guys. Thank you, AJ, for posting my website. Don't forget to invite your followers. They can watch the replay. Yes, they can. And you guys have a wonderful day. I don't know what that is. LGBT. I don't know what that is. Be productive. Have a positive day. Have a prosperous day. That's what I will declare over your life for this day. You guys know I'm huge on affirmation. So what have you affirmed over your life today? I don't know. If you haven't yet, affirm greatness, affirm positiveness. Go ahead and do it as soon as we disconnect here. So you guys be blessed, and I will see you soon. Bye.